Hey,
Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday.
happy Cinco de Mayo.
That's right.
Yeah,
Blah, blah. Yeah, you would think I'd be able to say that living here in Texas, wouldn't you?
Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco
Um,
de Mayo. Yes.
it's my father's birthday in heaven. So
Oh,
he would be 76.
wow.
He was
Wow.
young when he had me.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yes, Cinco de Mayo.
Goodness
Uh,
gracious.
and it was really funny. We were trying to figure out what that is. Do you know it is a bigger celebration in America than it is in Mexico? And
Really? I can't believe that.
yes, it is. We actually looked that up yesterday, and come to find out, it is when the Mexican army defeated the French army. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what war it was, but they defeated the French army, and that is what it represents. Hello, Olga.
Hello, Olga, sweetheart. I hope you're resting well.
And while it is a holiday in Mexico, it is not as big a holiday as it is in America. And while it should represent the war, so the
Yeah,
defeat of the war, in America we just celebrate the Mexican culture.
I think
Mhm.
that's awesome. I
I
really do.
just
Of course, like I said, here in Texas, and I'm sure all of the states that border Mexico, it really is a big deal. I mean,
oh,
you know, yeah. When we
I
were
find
in
it interesting.
Florida the last few years, yeah, it's a big celebration there as well. I
Oh, it
mean,
is here.
hmm
It's incredible. Well, not as big as Florida, I'm sure, but I find it really interesting that it's a bigger holiday in the U.S. than it
hmm
is
I know
in
that's a little strange, isn't it? But
it's incredible.
right.
But we're
So,
a weird country.
mhm. Well, we are a country made up of umpteen cultures. And so it's just natural for us to want to recognize as many cultures as possible and to give them the opportunity to celebrate, big events for them as well, whether it's a national holiday or just, something that's celebrated locally. Um, I just think it's wonderful that we do recognize significant days for all of us that live here in America.
Well, it is the great American melting pot.
That's right. That
I
is right.
mean, we really are the melting pot. We have so many different
hmm
nationalities and cultures that we celebrate. And I love it. It's amazing. It
Thank
is.
you, Olga. So, as you notice, I just picked up my coffee cup. So, we're going to go ahead and ask the question: what are you sipping on? What are you working on? And what's your temperature? So, for me right now, it is a nice, crisp, cool 68 degrees. The sun is shining. However, we are predicted to have 50% rain start later today and through tomorrow. I just finished February on my calendar blanket. So I'm going to do a quick
Yay.
video of that later and put it up. So I'm very excited about that. Hello, my Amy and Mima Dawn. How are you doing, sweet pea?
Hey,
So happy
lady.
y'all are here.
Well, it is 61 degrees Fahrenheit or 16 degrees Celsius. As usual, I have Diet Coke in my cup, and I have been working on my Aztec,
And
which I
everybody is past me, folks. So
have made lots of progress. So I am
what?
already on to the next repeat, but this is massive progress.
Yes, it is.
So I am in love with it. And because I'm making it for my husband loves it too.
Oh, that's even better. Yep, yep, yep.
And I mean, gosh, I can't tell you how much I love this thing. It's
Mm-hmm.
really weighty now.
Right.
But
Oh, wait till you get to the second repeat finished. You think that's weighty right now?
I'm starting the second repeat. I've just started the second
Yeah,
repeat.
but I mean, when you get finished with that
Ah,
one, you're going to be like, man, do I really want to do that third one?
I love this thing. It's so simple to do,
Yeah.
but it looks so complicated.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't. I'm addicted to it. I just have to keep working on it. It's very funny, but I've enjoyed it. But I did share that helpful hint yesterday of how I keep my pattern, which thanks
Yes.
to Olga, I keep my pattern in here, and I
Mm-hmm.
use my washi tape on it to move my pattern along.
Right.
I love that.
Mhm.
Oh, bless
I'm,
all.
I'm still old fashioned in that I will take my pattern, look at it, and I write it out in a, pencil and
Mhm.
paper. If I had it here with me, I'd show you. Um, in a in a sequence. I read the row and then I kind of look at little repeat patterns in the row, and that's how I write it down so that I can do it. Um, I That's just how I was taught to do it. That's kind of how I do it. So anyway,
Well, my
cold
paper,
here, and she's drinking water, and she's working on two mosaics. I
she,
didn't know you'd picked up a second one.
yes, she's working on well, not just the Aztec, but the Tree of Life and the Lighthouse.
Oh, so
Yeah.
that's three.
Yes, technically she's working on three. Um,
Oh my goodness.
I have to catch up my written pattern because while I'm in my yarn room,
Mm-hmm.
I use a digital pattern blown up because it's
Right,
easy.
right.
So, oh, Dawn finished her shawl.
Oh my goodness, Dawn. Can we
Oh,
see a picture?
oh, and
Can we see
Dawn
a picture?
finished it. So, hey, Dawn, we have a little ditty for you, and this is for Dawn.
Yay, Dawn. Yay. Good
So, hey,
morning, Cindy.
Cindy.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask Mima Dawn. I want to know which pattern she's doing for the Tree of Life.
Oh, let me find it and pull it up.
That would be awesome.
So let me find it and I'll pull up a picture of it so you guys can see what her tree of life looks like.
Good morning, Izzy. How are you doing today, sweetheart?
Hey, Izzy.
So good
Uh,
to see you all this morning. I still have to go get my morning coffee. Just finished checking my blood sugar. So we'll be right back, leaving you playing. Well, thank you so much, Sarah. How are you doing today?
takes me a minute to find the right one because
No,
I
that's
have I have multiple patterns of tree of life.
right.
Oh, is that it?
You just go ahead and go take care of yourself, Cindy. Just appreciate all of y'all being here this morning.
I think that oh, I found it. Okay, let me get it up to the picture. Aha. I just found it. Come on. Okay. So this is her tree of life right here. This is it right here.
Oh, how pretty.
Now she's doing a light gray on a charcoal gray.
Oh, I
But
bet
that's
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 gorgeous.
what the person requested.
Oh,
But
oh.
isn't that pretty?
Now I like that one because I love the detail on it.
I love the tree. I think it's amazing.
Yes.
But that is so gorgeous. But that's what they requested.
Oh,
And give me a moment and I will find the lighthouse for you. All right.
oh, Easy, you sweetheart. She said I was about to give up for the day and get back in bed, but then saw you guys were live and shouted just what I needed. Well, sweetheart, I am so
Awesome.
happy. Yes, yes. It is pretty. It is a pretty pattern, isn't it, Sarah?
It is. So let's see if I can. Oh, nope, that's a no. It's not.
You don't want to show a gnome? Hello, excuse me.
I know. I'm like, wait, that's not a blanket. That was a gnome. Oh,
Oh,
that's
goodness.
a toy. Sometimes it's difficult to find the correct lighthouse.
Right. Michael, how are you doing, sweetie? You're lurking and editing. Well, I just saw that you dropped a new stitch today, so I haven't had the opportunity to go and look at it, but I'm excited.
Hey, Michael. I don't think it's by Bebo.
Oh, Michael, what's your weather? I haven't even looked at the weather for Texas.
Nope, that ain't it either. Oh,
Because it's 68 degrees here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, so I'm wondering if you're kind of the same or a little cooler. So I want to remind everybody, we'd like to know what it is that you're working on. What's the temperature? Oh, no. Yo, you're getting the rain that we're expected to get
oh no.
today.
Oh, here it is. I told you it'd take me a minute. I'm so sorry it took that long. It's just trying to find the right lighthouse too. But there it is. This is it.
Oh, how pretty. The Beacon Bay Lighthouse, Afghan.
Yes, yes, because it was called Moss Beacon Bay. I don't know that there's another picture in it. But that was the what it looks like at the top.
Right.
Sorry for scrolling through so much, but no. It's just the one at the top.
Mm-hmm.
But look at all that at the bottom. Wow. And
Yeah.
this one, she's doing white in the background and aqua for her color.
Oh, that would be pretty.
And it is beautiful. But I love that. I think that is gorgeous.
Yeah. Well, the Tree of Life is definitely one on my list of mosaics this year to do. Of course, not that I don't have any to choose on, but
I got it.
Hello, Heidi, sweetheart. How are you?
Hey,
Izzy, I don't have that weather thingy set up on my Nightbot.
no, I don't have it set up either. I don't know how to do it.
No. We'll have to get with Carrie about that. So you see, Mima Dawn sent you an email.
Yep. I just opened it up.
Yay!
All righty. It is beautiful too. Oh my. Email. There she blows.
Oh, how gorgeous.
Look at them colors. Wow.
Mima Dawn. Oh my word. What pattern is that, sweetheart?
Well, up here it says I used Yarn Bee Spinesse in the colors Ivory, Hummus, and Fern. It is the Vella Flower Friend 2 by Wilma Westenberg.
Oh, I love her patterns.
That's gorgeous. That is
Heidi.
the color choices were amazing.
Yes, ma'am, they were. Good morning, Noe and Heidi. She says, I'm great, eating breakfast and watching some of my favorite people. You are so sweet.
Well,
Lana, good morning, sweetie. You just lurk away. That is perfectly okay.
It's good to see you guys.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, hello.
Yes.
Hi, Daphne.
And Daphne, how are you today, sweetheart?
Oh,
Thank you so much for being here with us.
I love your color choices, Dawn.
Yes.
Beautiful. Absolutely love it.
While we're talking about those of you that are lurking, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. If you have us running in the background, that is perfectly fine. But this is my special way of saying thank you so much for being here. Hello, Michelle. Sorry I'm late, but I made it. What are y'all discussing today? Well, we haven't gotten to the topic yet, but I want to know what you're working on. Although I did hear that you got a little bump on the head, so maybe you better not be working on anything. and rest yourself, lady. I'll have to have a talk with you later. Thank you, Olga, for that. Daphne, I'm so glad you're here. And Noe, I'm going to see a movie in a couple of hours. What movie are you going to go see, Noe?
I need to know the movie because I'm nosy.
Me too. Me too.
So do tell.
That's right. And while y'all are doing that, so as Michelle asked, what is the topic for today? Well, it's Monday. So when I was trying to think of something for us to discuss, it just naturally popped in my head. I mean, I did honestly ask myself today, why do people hate Monday? And I thought, hey, does everybody hate Monday?
No.
Michelle, just don't let it create a headache for you, sweetie, okay?
You be
I
careful.
know you have too many projects to do, but you might need to take a rest from that.
Thunderbolts. I don't know what Thunderbolts is about.
I don't either.
I don't hate Mondays. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Do you love it or do you dread it? Hello, Kitty, sweetheart. It's been such a long time since I've seen you. How are you doing?
But I never worked one of those jobs where you worked Monday through Friday and you were off on the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So I never had to dread Monday.
Right.
Never did.
Right.
So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now there was a song back when I was a teenager called Manic Monday. I didn't like the song. I hated
didn't like the song.
but I don't hate Mondays. I don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Heidi said no, she doesn't hate Mondays. Izzy, I think that's kind of the consensus for, most people. If you were to ask them, if I don't have to work, I love Mondays, but if I have to work, I hate it.
Oh.
I'm a stay-at-home mom, so my days run into each other. Well, I'm retired, and you know what that means. I hate the days where I have more than one doctor's appointment. Well, yeah, that could be any day of the week, couldn't it?
I hate that too. Oh, a Marvel movie. Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't. That's cool. Hello, Connie.
Hello, my Connie, sweetheart. How are you?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly, Michael. Since I retired, every day is a Saturday.
I used to hate weekends when I was in school.
Oh, yeah.
I was one of the few people that liked school.
Me too.
And then I used to hate weekends because I'd go home and I didn't see my friends. Hey, Matt.
Hello, Matt. How are you and your lovely wife doing? You're getting ready for work? Oh, dear.
Oh, my. But I used to love being at school because I could hang out with my friends.
Yes.
And then I dreaded the weekend because I didn't get to see my friends. So
right.
You enjoy Monday, Dawn.
Yeah. Meemaw Dawn says, I enjoy Monday. The neighborhood kids go back to school, at least until summer.
Exactly.
Oh, goodness. Oh, I agree there, Heidi. Any day that takes me away from my crocheting too long is not a good day. Well, I'm not going to say that I've always enjoyed Mondays, but kind of like Froggy, as a kid, until I got into junior high and high school where there were events, that I did a lot on Saturdays. Of course, that kept me busy. And then on Sundays, it was church in the mornings, went home for a little while and the church in the evening. So that day was kind of scheduled. But I was a kid who needed routine. Yes. And Saturdays did not offer me routine. Yeah, so I was always a little lost. So seeing Monday come along, now once I got into the workforce, where there's some Mondays that I wish we could just skip and hit right on into Tuesdays. Mm-hmm. Yes, but for the most part, I looked forward again to Mondays because then I was back into my normal routine. So oh, Connie, thank you. She says, now it's just another work day, which I have got to get back to. So I'm going to leave you guys running. Well, thank you, sweetheart, for leaving us going.
Love you, Connie.
Michelle said, I loved school and was ready to go back on Mondays. I loved all my jobs. I kind of love Mondays. Well, see, that's the way I am now. Um, uh, Learning for me when I was at school, let's say 20 plus years ago. So I loved Saturdays, and Sundays are my worst day. Oh, I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
Sundays are my best day.
Yeah,
Yeah, Sunday's the best because you get to spend time with the Lord. It's a
that's right.
wonderful day.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I used to get all excited waking the kids up. Come on, we get to go to church.
Yeah.
My teenagers didn't like it,
Excuse me.
but I liked it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it could be it could be rough, but I was so excited going and waking up my kids. It's time for church. And my kids would be up late the night before. I don't care. We're going
Right.
to church.
You know, Mondays have the
They
highest
do.
percentage of heart attacks. Yes, they do,
Yes.
Matt. I mean, and I was surprised to read that not too long ago.
Yep.
Um,
My son died on a Monday too. He loved
mm,
church also, but haven't been able to go. Oh, I'm sorry, honey.
oh, for the
But you
past
know what?
4 weeks. Oh,
You can
goodness.
do it online.
That's right. That's right. Lots
Yes.
of churches have started posting on Facebook. So
Yep.
that's a
It's
good
on
place to go and
Facebook.
look.
There's churches that do it on YouTube, so you can always
Hmm.
find it.
Yeah.
Heidi said, same here. My teens give me issues, but Aiden, my 7-year-old grandson, is up and ready to go.
Yep.
Sarah, I loved school until I went to high school. The bullying wasn't too good for me and my sister. I'm so sorry, Sarah.
Oh, Sarah, I'm so sorry, sweetie.
Very sorry.
Yeah.
No, that you didn't deserve that.
Nope. No one does.
No, it's
No one
bullying
does.
is a terrible thing. I wish we could eradicate it,
Yep. 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 Yep.
but unfortunately. But I don't have a problem with Mondays. I know a lot of
Mhm.
people do, and they dread Mondays,
Yes.
but I don't. And that is very pretty, Michelle. Michelle sent me a picture of a worsted 8. It is a worsted 8 laced edged granny throw.
Oh,
I was trying to get all those words out.
words in there.
Words. It was wordy. There we go. Very pretty.
Oh, look at that.
Isn't that pretty?
That's gorgeous.
I
I
love
love
the
the
colors.
colors. Yes.
And then this is the blanket she's doing,
Right.
but in these colors.
Oh, goodness.
I would love to get that kit. I love that blanket.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. And I mean, I love the colors. That's gorgeous, Michelle.
That really is.
Yeah.
Allie Pat, good morning, sweetie.
Hey, Allie. You worked graveyard on Saturday night. Sunday morning when you got off work, you went to church. And you slept in church.
Up in church. Yes, they are, Sarah, aren't they? Good morning, my sweet Laura. How are you doing?
Hey, Laura. Oh, your aide picked the colors. Wonderful, Michelle. Good choice.
That's right. Fiber Cider blah, 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 has a tutorial out for one also. Yes, he does.
Yeah, we know. Yeah. But sometimes it's easy to buy the kit because all the colors is already put together.
I know. You don't have to choose. I mean, it's already right there.
But,
and especially if they have several kits in different colors,
yes.
you know.
But I really should go pick from my stash. But right now, I'm working on the Aztec.
Mm-hmm.
No other blanket till the Aztec's done.
Right.
But I have 3 other blankets I need to do.
Mm-hmm.
But that's okay.
But you know, Mondays is not always bad for everyone. I think, like I said, I just think Monday gets a awful rap.
It's not a bad rap.
No, I haven't yet, Dawn, but did you hear what I said?
I didn't. You got well. He's right there, so maybe another time.
Yeah, don't
Um, is that the one like from the movie The Godfather, and you stick in the bed?
No,
Oh, the
yesterday.
blanket, the
The
blanket, the
the
blanket.
fillet, uh-huh.
Yeah, the filet blanket. Okay. Well, when someone says that, it just automatically goes to The Godfather.
Oh my
And when you
goodness.
woke
Not
up,
me. Not
well,
me.
well,
Well, I'm going to digress just a moment. I
that's
read the book before I saw the movie.
did you?
Yes. The book is extremely detailed on that head and
Yeah.
the expression, the screaming, the everything. Yeah. And then to see it in the movie, that oh, mercy me. Okay, back
Well,
on
that
topic.
is really where my head went, but that's just because I'm creepy. Yes. I'm
Exactly.
thinking
That was what I was going to say. Not everyone's work week starts on Mondays.
no, not
Especially
everybody's
if
work
you,
week starts
especially
on
if
a
you have a
Monday.
rotating schedule, but I just think for the most part, poor old Monday just gets a bad rap.
I know a lot of people that would fall asleep at church. It just happens.
Oh my goodness, you got elbowed because you was snoring. I'm sure I have said this many times. Dad had a big college ring on his finger. And when we would all sit together as a family in church, of course, once I started playing the piano for church, I always sat up on the front pew. But every once in a while, I would hear this, and it was Dad turning his ring over and reaching over and hitting the child in the back of the head with it. And I don't care how loud the preacher was preaching, but that went all over the church. And everybody knew that somebody from mom and dad's cottage had fallen asleep in church. So Matt, just be glad that it was an elbow and not a ring on the back of your head. Oh, goodness.
When we were real little, we used to fall asleep during church because Reverend Chandler had this voice about him
Yeah.
that would lull you in when we were real little, it would lull you
Right.
to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. And of course, my grandparents just let you lay on the pew and
Oh,
because
yes.
when
Yeah.
when we were little,
Right.
but oh man, he had that voice. I remember my younger cousins falling asleep too to him. My grandmother would say, "You used to fall asleep to Reverend Chandler too." Ah, oh
Oh, good morning,
really?
Lulu.
Oh,
Oh, your
Lulu, I'm
grandmother would
so
pinch you?
sorry. Oh my, I wouldn't like being pinched.
Well, you definitely wouldn't like to have that ring on the back of your head. I'm just saying.
No, no,
Mm-hmm.
no. That's oh my.
Yep. Yep.
No, I had to go to bed early for church. Trust me. They fell asleep, bent over with their heads on their knees. They're awake.
Oh my goodness. How funny.
That's cute.
That really is. Yes.
It happens. Although I'll sit in my recliner and lean my head back. Now, my husband
Mm-hmm.
will say, "Are you sleeping?" I'm like, "No, I'm not sleeping." Then why were you snoring?
Lulu, that was a very good choice. She said, I learned to sit just a little over arm's length from my grandmother.
That's how you do it. That's
Yep.
how you do it. But sometimes you just get so comfortable and it's
Right.
the right temperature and warmth and it's just it's comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Well, or if you happen to be one of the kids that are all in one pew, with your parents and you're
Mhm.
all snuggled in there, you got the body heat from this side, the body heat from that side, the
Yep.
music or
Oh
the
yeah.
tone of the preacher's voice just kind of, gets you in that relaxed
It
mode. Next
lulls
thing
you to
you know, your
sleep.
head's doing this or it's doing that.
Yep. It just lulls you to sleep. It
Right,
happens.
right, right, right.
Oh my. I've fallen asleep in church before. I can't deny it.
Mhm. Oh, I know. I know. We've all been there, done that.
You know, it
We
it
have.
happens. And
Yeah.
you know what? And my pastor has never been mad at me when it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Although he has come over and said, I think you need to go home and take a nap.
Yep.
Oh, oh my.
Oh, Lulu, I was raised Pentecostal, so you learned if they caught you sleeping, just raise your hand and say, yes, preach on.
Oh, that's cute.
That is cute. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Yep. I have had my pastor come tell me, go
Mm.
home and take a nap, honey. You'll feel better.
Maybe you can stay awake for tonight's sermon, huh?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But normally when I do that, it's because my sugar's off or because I'm sick.
Right.
I can't help that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jenny, you wouldn't. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah. Well, mom and dad started curing that, especially with the older kids. Now, with the little kids, she always had her bag that had the colors and the, pencils, paper, that kind of stuff. But for us older kids, she started making us write a journal of what the preacher, preached on. So you had to stay awake so you knew what to write in the journal. And then when we would get home at lunch, after lunch, we'd all pull out our journals and give our point of view of what was preached on that morning.
I like
So,
that. Well,
yeah.
I used to take notes during sermon.
Mhm. Right,
I would sit there and crochet or knit during church too.
right.
Um, I do my church pretty much online now, but they always see me doing something.
Hmm.
Keeping my hands busy because I can't sit still for some reason. I can't even sit still in here. What's wrong with me? Yep.
Oh, Sam, there you are, my sweet pea. How are you doing?
Hello, Sam.
And I have to tell you, Sam, you know that my internet was bouncing in and out, but I loved your comment at the end.
I
Oh my
love
goodness.
that. It's look, it's the first. Maureen speechless. I love
Laughing.
that.
I was like, oh my word, that's so me.
We loved it, and we carried on laughing about that for quite a
Yes,
while
we did.
afterward.
Yes, we did.
Oh my gosh, that was funny. Oh, me
It
too,
was.
Kitty. Very much so.
I
And
never thought to crochet in church. It's just learning to journal, take notes, that kind of thing when
mhm,
I was a teenager, just kind of carried over into my adult life.
I can
And
do both. I do the noting, the note taking,
mhm,
and this at the same time.
right.
It works out.
Oh, Izzy's waiting to get 12 millimeter safety eyes for her jumbo turtle. Oh,
Cool.
can't wait to see a picture of it when it's finished, Izzy.
That'll be adorable.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. But no, it just kind of carried over. And our preacher, I believe it was Brother Corey, started offering on the back of the bulletin like an outline of what his sermon was. And you could either take notes right there on the back of it, or you could, excuse me, allergies, goodness. Um, or it at least gave you an outline that you could,
That's
put
right.
bullet notes into your journal if you wanted to. So,
We have a note space on the back of the bulletin, and I have a steno notebook that I always took.
mhm,
Actually, it's with my Bible that goes in my Bible case that goes to church.
right.
It's awesome. I know now. The few times I've been to mass, I have fallen asleep. Mass is very long.
Hmm.
And of course, there is a lot of stand up, sit down, kneel down, stand up, sit down, kneel down. So it's kind of calisthenics too. But
Right.
I have fallen asleep in mass because I've been to Catholic weddings and they
Right.
do full mass. That's long.
Yeah. Oh, Cindy, you take care of what you need to, sweetie. I'm just so happy you're here. When I was in the 7th and 8th grade, I didn't.
Putz around.
Oh, in church, since we had to write a summary of the sermons there. Oh, for your pastor. Oh, well, mine was for mom and
Hi,
dad.
Jago. You be careful down there with the
Go. Yes,
storms.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Power went out about half an hour ago. So using the data on my phone. Oh my goodness, sweetheart.
A
Well,
foot long turtle.
we just heard from Michael that up there in Amarillo area that it's a nice 52 degrees and it's raining. We're supposed to start. In fact, the sun is not shining anymore, it's starting to cloud over. So by this afternoon, we're supposed to start seeing the storms roll in and have it all day tomorrow.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, yep. And I think it's supposed to last for like 2 or 3 days. So that kind of
Oh,
gets
wow.
into the things my daughter-in-law, excuse me, my husband's daughter, excuse me, wants him to do. And of course, it's all outside, so it's not going to get done.
Oh, I'm so
Oh,
sorry. I'm sure you're listening, Lady Crochet. I am so sorry that you can't talk. But
oh,
just sit back and watch. She commented on one of my video on my about
yeah.
community tab
Okay.
that she had got unsubscribed from you by accident or by YouTube, you know.
Yeah, I know. I
And
know.
she resubscribed again, and now she can't chat in the live because of the way you have it set up.
Yeah.
But she wants us to have a blessed day. So
Oh, tell her thank you so much.
she can hear you. So thank you so much, Lady Crochet. I am
Thank
so
you, Lady
sorry
Crochet.
that you can't chat, but
Yeah,
we know you're
I want
watching.
to explain that when I set up my lives now. I mean, as you know, every once in a while, trolls pop in and they just try to destroy the chat and
They do.
the live and everything. So Froggy showed me how to go in, and once I set up my live, to go in to customize it, where it keeps that from happening. So the only downside is new subscribers have to be subscribed to my channel a minimum of 3 days, depending on when I set it up. If I set it up the day before, then I just say 2 or 3 days. If I set it up like for Thursday, if I go in and set it up for today, then I say you have to be a subscriber for 5 days, so that they can't just pop in and start wrecking our lives with all the trash that they'd like to throw at us. So I am sorry, sweetheart, but
Sorry, Manuela.
yes.
Sorry, Manuela. But you know what? We know you're watching.
Yes,
And we love
that's
you.
awesome. So thank you so much.
I'm so
Uh,
sorry, hon. But it's all good.
yes. Beautiful green cakes behind you, Froggy. Love the color.
This right here, I wish I had more. I don't. This is Big Twist Rave. Right there, but it's coming in, right? Okay.
Exactly, Mike.
This
Matt.
is electric slime. That's electric slime. I wish I had a couple more. I want to make a sweater out of this.
Mhm.
Yes, it's loud. I want to make me like a sweater to wear around the house in it. I
Right.
love the color. It's very, very froggy.
I was going to say it's very much you.
It is very froggy. The only problem I'm going to have with it is it's going to pill. It's going to pill. But that's okay. I'll just get the thing to shave it
Yeah.
or whatever you do with it. But I love that color.
Well, you know, Kirshner's now picking up the big twist.
I'm hoping they bring that in
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
that would be amazing.
And speaking of that, folks, I'm just going to say the moment that Hirschner starts showing the big twist, if there's a particular color you want, and depending on which of the styles of big twist they bring back, you're probably going to want to grab it as soon as it hits, simply because people are going, those like me that didn't get anywhere to get a large quantity. Yeah.
I didn't get any at all.
Mm-hmm. Although there is one here in one of the shopping centers that
breaks my heart.
My daughter told me, she said, yes, it's still open and it's cram packed, Maureen. So I'm like, so y'all know where I'm going today.
Let me give you my list.
Uh, Michael says, so
I
far,
don't have the rave
Hershey's
line.
hasn't gotten the rights to the rave line yet. Oh,
No,
goodness.
that breaks my heart, Michael.
Well,
That's
he
all.
said yet.
I
Yet.
know he did. But it still breaks my heart. No problem, Lulu. Yeah, I know she's been making a lot of trips to her Joanne.
Yeah. You too, Matt. Thank you so much
Take
for
care,
being in
Matt.
here for a little
Have a,
bit. I do appreciate it.
have a blessed day at
Yes.
work. I know they do, but they don't have that rave. Take
No.
care, Izzy. Have a blessed day.
Yes, Izzy. Take care of yourself, sweetie.
Yeah, I know she's been going to Joanne's for some people.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know that you could find Big Twist on Amazon. I guess maybe somebody, you know, bought up a bunch or something. I don't know.
Um. Oh, hey, I brain cramp. What is it? It's on tip of my tongue.
Hobie's crafting acrylic is the exact same as the Big Twist value, same manufacturer as well as
Yeah,
EC.
I was gonna say the name of it, and it's right on the tip of my tongue.
I'll have to go look at Hobie's.
I have it, and I can't even think of the name. It's expensive.
Oh, it is? Then,
Hmm.
yeah, I'll just wait till Hirschner's throws it
Yeah,
out
for the amount that you get, it's expensive.
there.
I think it's 110, 130 yards. It's not very much yardage. What in the world name is it? I'll remember it when the live's over. Well, I've switched over to Premiere, and I'm
Right.
hoping to be able to get the Big Twist value again because
Mm-hmm.
it is my favorite.
Right. Well, me too. It makes awesome amigurumis.
But in the meantime, I'll be using the Premiere.
Right.
But yeah, it's all good. Premiere
Mm-hmm.
Basics is fine.
Oh, Froggy is talking about the rave dupe. I was talking about the value acrylic lines.
Yeah, I'm talking about the Rave. Yeah, but yeah, I don't need that.
Sam says it's called crafty something.
Yeah, I'm not remembering it.
Oh, mercy me.
Buying from Hobie is so expensive though.
Yeah, it is. And then having to pay the shipping and
Mhm.
now no telling what else, you
And
know.
right this minute, Hirschner's has 55-cent shipping.
I saw
Today,
that.
it's only for today. And me with no money. Not that I need the yarn, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But they have a blanket kit I want with black and neon yarns.
Why am I not surprised?
It would make an excellent. Well, what I thought was, wouldn't the Aztec look really awesome with a black background and neon yarn? That would look cool. But that's me. I think it would
I
look
know.
amazing.
Yeah.
I know most people don't like the neons as like I do. I'm a weirdo.
Yeah. No, you're not a weirdo. You know, there's different strokes for different folks, as they say.
But I
Um,
love being a weirdo. I like it a lot. It's
oh
awesome.
shoot. You're
But
the
it,
weirdo and I'm the traditionalist, so we go together very well.
but I like to think outside of the box because sometimes it can be a good thing.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
If you don't think outside the box,
Mm-hmm. See,
I like
I
do
like
that.
to rein Froggy in a little bit, and she likes
Mhm.
to just slap me upside the head and say, "Get out, Maureen! Get out of the box! Come on!"
You got to go outside the box sometimes
Yeah.
and think of some other things because
Mm-hmm.
now I do the neutrals and I do the jewel tones and I do
Right.
the pastels, but sometimes I like to do those wild and crazy colors.
Right.
Oh, you've got the orange ray. Look at you go.
Oh yes. Oh, it is a roving.
Right.
I didn't know that.
Well, bless you, Lana. I love it. It
She
is
said
a nice
the
yarn.
rave is a roving yard. I didn't know that.
No, it's twisted. It's twisted. It's not a roving.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
it just seems like it's a roving. I'm trying to pull it up. See how it's there you
Hmm.
go. It's twisted.
Okay, gotcha.
It's a twist, honey. It's not a roving. See how it's twisted two colors together? That's a twist. But it it's awesome. That's the rave right there.
I know, it's so pretty.
I had to ball it up because of the cats. No, it's this is a twisty, honey. See how it's two colors twisted together? Yeah. The cats made me do it.
Oh, he says it's a pita when you need to rove it. Rave is anyway.
When you need to frog it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's worse than that when you gotta it's
frog it.
more than a pain in the butt when you have to frog it. You have to really mm-hmm.
Have to go
That's when you
slow.
have to go one stitch at a time.
Yes.
Yes.
Nana
Because
says, yes, it is.
oh,
Awesome.
congratulations,
Awesome.
Dido. I'm
Awesome.
so happy
Awesome.
for you. Nice. Nah, it's awful not having your power.
Isn't that the truth? I mean,
Mm.
it's little things like that. Power, water, gas, they go off for a little while. And, oh,
Things that
internet.
the things we all take for granted.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Exactly.
we take for granted that it's always going to be there, and then when it's not, we freak out.
Mm-hmm.
Which well, we know how
And of
I
course,
would.
well, and of course, times like that, it's like, where did I put the candles or the flashlight, or do we have any bottled water? Do we have propane that we can, fire up the barbecue pit? Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is, Olga. Hi, Gwen.
Hello, Mama Gwen. How are you today, sweetie? I'm so happy you jumped in here.
I didn't have my internet and power for on and off for 4 days, and
I
I was going
remember.
nuts. I kept
Mm-hmm.
going to sit out, and it's in the middle of winter,
Yep.
and I kept going to sit outside in my husband's truck with the truck running so I'd have some heat, and getting on my cell phone and
Mm-hmm.
aggravating everybody because I was bored. Yes,
What?
exactly, Lana. Exactly.
Exactly,
It,
Lana.
it
That's
is.
why whenever I have the opportunity, especially printed patterns that I have saved on my computer or my external drive, I will print out the ones that I know I'm going to be working on for the next several weeks or months. And that way I have them in case,
The power goes out.
mm-hmm. Because I really don't like reading them from the computer or my phone. Forget that noise, man. No.
Well, I have like the Aztecs printed,
Mm-hmm.
anything I'm working on, I have it printed just in case.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing like having the power go out and then you're like,
No.
I can't work on my blanket.
Right. Oh, isn't that the truth? Now she has to reprogram her coffee timer, her clocks, the one on the stove, the microwave. Yes.
Mhm.
Excuse me.
That's a pain. It's a pain.
Yes.
Yes,
but I'm so glad you have your power back, sweetheart, especially in Texas.
And a lot of places, if you have no electricity, you have no water.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yep.
you don't have the electricity to pump the water out.
That's right. Oh, sweetheart, you just do what you got to do. I'm just happy that you can hear us.
Oh, I'm glad you're here, Cindy.
Yes.
Exactly, Olga.
Mm-hmm.
Have it on hand because you never know.
That's right. Especially for her, bless her heart, because she has that, what do they call it? Load sharing?
Load shedding.
Shedding. Okay.
Yeah, they have load shedding over there, which is the electricity.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have water shedding.
Oh, I didn't
where
know that.
they have both.
Wow.
The water will go out for any number of hours or days.
Oh my goodness, I did not
Yeah,
know that. I
they
knew
have
about the
both.
electricity.
They have both. Electricity is load shedding, and the other is water shedding, and they can lose either one at the same time or at different times
Wow.
from hours to days. hmm
Mhm.
And that's horrible.
Yeah. I can't read
Well,
patterns good, but I figured if all I had were the books, I'd learn. That's right, sweetie.
you can
Now,
do
just to be able to crochet again, I won't be trying that rate for a long time. Oh, sweetheart.
You can do it.
Yes, you
I
can.
have faith in you.
Just pick a nice stitch. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have power banks as well,
Oh,
just to keep
yes.
my phone. Yes, I also use the power banks for myself for my insulin
Right.
pump.
Yeah. Well, we have two big generators so that if we lose electricity, they're at the house because it's a 2,400 square foot house. So, one little, I shouldn't say little, but, one generator wouldn't power everything you needed. So,
No, it's not. It's not called that, Laura. But thanks for trying. Hang on, I'm looking it up now because
non-yearny question. Would y'all put moss around your succulents to help keep them moist? Yes, I would.
I would.
In fact, I do.
I don't see why not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for it now. Amigo, amigo,
Amigo is the
amigo.
yarn.
That's the name of the yarn from Hobie that I
Oh,
have bought. That's their acrylic yarn that I have bought for
uh-huh.
using to do amigurumis. Um,
Oh,
but they
okay.
have another. They have other yarn for amigurumi that's got cotton in it. But this is
Oh,
100% acrylic and it's called Amigo.
oh, gotcha.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
It's just the Amigo is $2.65, and that is for the DK weight. And oh, no, it ain't. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. $4.10 for a DK weight, and it's got 191 yards. 191 yards for $4.10. Now, remember, the more you buy, the cheaper it is.
Mm-hmm.
So if you buy 5, then they're each going to be $3.55. If you buy 10 of them, they'll each be $2.65.
There you go.
So it just depends, what
Yes.
you're going
Well,
to
it's
do.
like everyone else. If you buy, the more you buy, you get a little bit of a break. So that's
Yeah.
good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, really? The crafting? Okay. Well, it is the big twist just under their name, but
Yeah. But the
I love
price is
the
not
same. So
the
nope from
same.
me. Yeah. There you
No,
go.
no, 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 no. I was talking about the one I was using, and it was called Amigo. But I don't like their price points.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now I get 10% off at Hobie with my account because I'm a Hobie Plus member.
Right.
But even with 10% off, I still don't think that's a good deal.
Sam says, "Oh, I thought you were asking about the yarn at Hobie's, which is the same as Big Twist." You
No.
need to read the comments about, sweetheart. You were probably typing at the same time that they were,
Oh, absolutely.
popping. So you're fine.
No. And I knew about the crafty yarn. I was just telling you which one I was purchasing, which was the
Mm-hmm.
Amigo. And I
Right.
like the Amigo very much. I really do. It's very soft. It's very bouncy, but I don't like the price point.
Right.
That's all.
Well,
My
thank you, Diane. You have a great day, sweetheart. Thank you
Diane.
for leaving your. I appreciate it. Hope to catch you again later somewhere.
Yeah, good to see you, Diane. Been missing you. But yeah, it's not my price point.
Well,
Uh,
sweetie, I can't wait for it to drop. I mean, I know you've been talking about it for a while, so I'm glad that you're into the editing stage on it.
Long time no see, Michael. Hope to see you soon.
Yes.
You
Oh,
like?
Sam
I
said,
like the Cotton Kings. I
yes,
do.
I do too. I sure do.
Yeah,
And
but
I'm like
only
you,
on
Sam. I only buy it when it's on sale.
only on sale because
Yep,
it
yep.
is pricey.
Well, folks, I believe Hobie is going to be playing bingo today. So it
I can.
is about 5 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and end this a little early so that y'all can go take care of things that you need to do. Oh, awesome. He's going to jump into StreamYard once we're done here. That'll be so
Awesome.
great. We can get
I'll be
caught
there.
up. Yes. So
Yes. Bingo
thank you
start.
all so much as always for being here. You know, I love it whenever you take just a few moments to spend some time with me whenever I pop on. I am back to my regular schedule. Don't know how long we'll be here, but
Yep.
I'm going to enjoy every moment of it. Yes, 3 minutes. Okay, so we're down into the countdown. So I'm going to hush and I'm going to say, Froggy.
Stay safe. Be kind to one another and happy yarning.
And I'm going to remind you all to please be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, because you never know. Could be your light they're waiting to see. I love you guys so much. And you made my Monday a very happy one.
Love you
Bye.
guys. Bye.